Hi, I'm Brian Heckman here with a useful tip of the week. So I get to hang out with my 11-year-old Peyton today. Say hi.
Hola.
So he's learning Spanish right now. So hey, I started reading like adult books with Peyton about a year and a half ago. And you know what started happening is my wife Stacy and I, we realized that he started coming home from school with a little like stinking thinking, some bad attitude. So literally what we started doing is before Christmas, we started reading a book on self-talk that my good friend Irene gave me. And you know, full disclosure, we had a good time reading that, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so, well, really, he just got his Christmas presents. He kind of earned his Christmas presents. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we read through the whole book, and what I realized is he was like absorbing this stuff and actually learning it, and it was really cool. So he was like programming his mind in a pretty cool, positive way. Like, what was the book you read recently?
The Simple Truths of Service.
Who was the author?
Ken Blanchard.
I got the kid reading Ken Blanchard already. It's pretty cool. So, like, what's one thing you learned from that?
So great service comes from the heart.
Great service comes from the heart. That's the stuff that we're putting into this kid in his brain early on, right? So here's the thing, like, and we've read the Michael Jordan book, I Can't Accept Not Trying. We've read books on how to be a gentleman. I've got a 5-year-old as well, so we just started reading a book on manners. And then, you know, what I realized is then you can actually graduate these guys because they're so smart. You know, The Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren, classic book. You know, he just kind of breaks out into chapters. And so just, you know, we found it's been a great time for me and Peyton to really hang out and just kind of turn off the TV and electronics and just hang. So a lot of people over the last year and a half have asked me like for lists and stuff like that. So if it's of interest to you, shoot me an email at team@theheckmangroup.com and I can shoot you just a handful of books that we've read that, you know, most of the time you can tell they're pretty small, short books so that he can get through them. And then it allows us to actually talk about them and see what he's learned. It's pretty fascinating how smart these guys are. So hey, but don't forget, I'm a mortgage guy, and so what do we want them to do with the mortgage stuff?
Call him.
Call me, yeah. So call us with introductions to your family, your friends, your neighbors, coworkers that might need help with mortgage, and our team would greatly appreciate. Hey, when you do that, make sure you ask our team how to get yourself eligible for that mortgage tax credit, that $2,000 tax credit that's available through the rest of the year. Really, really important stuff. It's free money if you're eligible for it. So my name is Brian Heckman, and this is my boy Peyton. And you can always rely on us for mortgages, for information, and ideas. Have a great weekend. Hey, dude. Thanks so much for doing that, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem. They all know that you're the best mortgager in the world, right?
You're awesome, buddy. I love you, man.